The crucial event that will decide the course of the whole cryptocurrency industry is about to happen. Due to the abundance of options, many now refer to this period as too expensive to sleep, and restless nights have become the new normal. But what's really taking place? Okay, let's investigate. Welcome to Dr. Crypto, your daily serving of Shiba. This is the spot for you if you're curious about anything related to Shiba. If you want to keep informed about all the latest news forecasts and stay ahead of the curve in the crypto industry, subscribe. To get more Shib news, be sure to click the like button. Although a lot of people have been watching Shiba Inu's incredible ascent, the company hasn't been exempt from the current decline in the cryptocurrency market. Shiba Inu has been declining since April 9th, falling by 24% from its starting price. A ray of optimism appeared yesterday as Bitcoin bounced back over the $59,700 level. The market saw a notable rebound as a result, with Shiba Inu seeing a little increase of 3.31%. Sadly, the bearish pressure has returned today, as Shiba Inu has down 3.82%. A number of variables, including unfavorable macroeconomic circumstances and geopolitical concerns, contributed to this latest sell-off. This, however, is something that defies logic. Many people are perplexed as to why the cryptocurrency industry is still having difficulties in light of the impending halving of Bitcoin. There is a tangible sense of excitement building for this event, with the build-up reaching a fever pitch. Still, the costs are reasonable. Well, the recent remarks made by Federal Reserve officials may be a major contributing factor. They have alluded to the possibility that rate reductions may be postponed until 2025 as a result of the ongoingly high rate of inflation. This differs from past suggestions that rate decreases would occur as early as 2024. But why is this relevant to the cryptocurrency market, you ask? It basically boils down to how cryptocurrencies and traditional finance interact. Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies are often seen as a hedge against inflation and conventional monetary policy. Therefore, any hint that conventional markets would not provide the expected inflation alleviation might put a dent in investor excitement for cryptocurrency, at the very least immediately. Furthermore, this is just the very beginning. The market decline has been exacerbated by large-scale asset sales, which have added to the downward pressure. As we have been used to by now, Grayscale announced withdrawals of $90 million in Bitcoin as recently as yesterday. This pattern, together with ongoing withdrawals from spot Bitcoin ETFs, has made the market's downturn even worse. Furthermore, with the announcement of the Middle East's April 13th, tensions increased. Due to investors' attempts to protect themselves from future economic consequences, these events have set off another wave of market falls. The whole cryptocurrency market fell, indicating market trepidation. However, there's something intriguing to consider here. As one Twitter user says, everyone that's startled by this drop in crypto backtest what happens when Bitcoin runs up 7 months in a row. Hint, it's only occurred once. This user says that after 7 straight months of rise, it's not unexpected to see a pullback in the crypto market. And here's something you should comprehend. The cryptocurrency market has grown continuously for 7 months, which is really amazing and a historical aberration that has made big profits for many investors. Remember that people all throughout the globe now have the chance to become financially empowered thanks to this moment of progress. It has made wealth creation more accessible to everybody, opening up previously unthinkable avenues of participation for individuals from a wide range of origins in the global economy. Thus, people need to be appreciative of it. But what if some of you were not there for these growth-filled 7 months? I'm going to unveil something in this video that could be even larger, so stick around to see it. If we enlarge the chart, this little retracement doesn't seem to be all that awful. It's a widely accepted crypto rule. Zooming out on the price chart might help you see the wider picture and make smarter judgments when things seem difficult. And most of the time, this is unquestionably a really wise strategy. Zooming out allows you to see more than just transient changes. You're seeing long-term patterns. It serves to contextualize recent changes and serves as a helpful reminder that market volatility is a normal occurrence for cryptocurrencies. Investors may make better judgments and stay out of the short-term panic by adopting this larger viewpoint. And before you base your selections on the recent price declines during the last several days, consider this crucial information. Not to be overlooked are the positive developments in the cryptocurrency world, including the recent approval of a Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong or the approaching half of Bitcoin in less than a day. For example, the Hong Kong ETF has the ability to bring in over 25 billion US of dollars into the cryptocurrency market, which may have a big effect on pricing. The following tweet sums up the state of the market rather well. Bitcoin will pull down just far enough to persuade you that the bull market is over before it starts to rise again. Since we were talking about the Bitcoin ETF in Hong Kong, let me share some fascinating information. The Hong Kong spot Bitcoin ETFs are significant, as a Twitter user notes. They don't have an aid fund in contrast to the West. 600,000 BTC is prepared to be sold on the market when the ATS launch. They have 0 BTC for all of their ATS. They are limited to purchasing from the beginning. Positive. They are alluding to the fact that there have been many market collapses since the US legalized the Bitcoin ETF in January, and the most of them were just the result of grayscale investors selling their big Bitcoin holdings that they had been amassing over years. However, things have changed with the introduction of the Hong Kong ETF, and thus the hype is insane now that the Bitcoin halving event is coming up in less than a day. The Bitcoin halving only occurs once every 4 years, thus it's really significant. This indicates that despite the fact that it has traditionally caused large fluctuations in Bitcoin prices, people have been patiently waiting for this occurrence. Like waiting for an uncommon astronomical occurrence. There is a noticeable sense of excitement and expectation, since it doesn't happen very frequently. However, what effect may it have on our dear Shiba Inu? That's a valid question, however. Shiba Inu will have an amazing rise of almost 900,000% to reach a price of nearly 2 cents if it replicates its post-halving uptrend of 2021. Though you may think these are absurd figures, allow me to clarify. Shiba Inu faced a significant challenge after the impressive March rally of more than 300%. Shiba Inu gave up additional gains to the bears and fell 59% from its high in March. For Shiba Inu's possible comeback, devotees are now focusing on this week's Bitcoin halving. They find hope in past experiences, especially in the trend of bullish runs that often coincide with Bitcoin halving occasions. For example, the price of Bitcoin halves to $8,000 in May 2020. After a period of 5 months, the price started to rise and stayed there until the end of the year. By April 2021, Bitcoin had surpassed $60,000 before seeing a brief decline. Prior to hitting a new all-time high in November 2021, the premier cryptocurrency continued its upward trend. With the halving event, there has been an astounding rally of nearly 721%, as seen by this amazing increase. It's interesting to note that Shiba Inu did not even exist when Bitcoin underwent a halving in May 2020. 3 months later, Shiba Inu made its premiere with 9 leading zeros. At the beginning of Bitcoin's first upswing in late 2020, Shiba Inu experienced very little trading activity. The last time Shiba Inu experienced a substantial trade volume of more than $5 million was on January 31, 2021. Shiba Inu continuously maintained trade volumes of hundreds of dollars and even millions after then. When Bitcoin peaked for the first time in April 2021 at 64,000, Shiba Inu had already hit a new record price of 5 zeros. Surprisingly, Shiba Inu had already reached its own top at 408 in October 2021, while Bitcoin had hit its new high at 68,000 in November 2021. Between January and October of that year, Shiba Inus saw a phenomenal increase of more than 800,000%. At its current price of about 63,000, Bitcoin would reach a price exceeding $500,000 if it were to repeat the 721% spike it witnessed post-halving. Similarly, Shiba Inu's present price might hypothetically hit 2 cents if it were to replicate history and soar by almost 800,000%. But major prediction sites don't think Shiba Inu will hit this level in the next 20 years, much less during current bull market. Consequently, this judgment should not be interpreted by market participants as investment advice. However, the enthusiasm is still very much there. In any case, because many newbies this year had just authorized ETS, this will be the first Bitcoin halving event for most of them. It's thrilling to see this much anticipated event for the first time. Knowing that you are a part of something big in the Bitcoin industry is like seeing history being written in front of your eyes. The enormous shifts that might happen, the uncertainty, and the expectation. Being a part of this vibrant and constantly changing market is exhilarating in its entirety. However, what are your thoughts about that? Please leave a comment below. I look forward to reading your thoughts. The date is over now. Remember to give it a big thumbs up. To see our most recent material, share it and subscribe to the channel.